All right, another tutorial. This is about Proclaim. So what you do is you take your cursor and you go down here to the thing that looks like this. Click on it. It will open up. Once it opens up, it starts doing this. Okay. What you need to do is take your cursor and go over here. Typically, it's set on the previous service. So for instance, this one's set for Friday night for the worship, but say you get here on Sunday morning and you want to find this service, you click File, Open, and right here in the middle, it gives you the service dates. So pay attention to these service dates and be careful because sometimes there's two of them. So hopefully that will stop happening. Sometimes Melissa and I misfire and I start putting them together before she does or after she does and didn't look myself. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. So say we go into Sunday service. Click on that and it opens up Sunday's slides, okay? So if you're here for practice, typically you'll want to scroll down until you get to the worship set, which is right over here, okay? Quick way to do this is to go here to the far left, right click, and down here at the bottom, it says go on air. So notice though, the TVs are not on. So I'm turning that TV on. There it is. And that's weird, huh? No, it's playing the scripture reading that we're going to be doing. All right. Also, don't forget this. For the projector up here, press the power button one time and it will start warming up. Notice this, watch the screen. It flashes. And the problem is, this thing doesn't know to search if you've already turned the computer on. And it sits there and goes through this IKEY. Hopefully, it will recognize it in a minute. All right, so that's what it does if you don't do it in the order of turn on the computer first and go off air. Okay, so let's go back over here. Go off air. It's still stuck on our computer screen. And probably because y'all may not have known. Okay. All right, let me go back here. Let's try and see what happens. On air. The slides went up there. And now they're showing up here. So if you do it in the wrong order, it confuses this thing and it doesn't know to search for that particular thing, okay? All right, so back to here. You want to go back down, go all the way to, see, being that it's on air right now, you want to double click right next to the song that you want to do. And now it pops up. All right, and it's just waiting on you to hit the right arrow to say or to move, I mean, okay? And it'll move to the next slide as you go through. All right, so anyways, so the whole premise on that is if you need to move to another song quickly without going off air, is to double click next to it and it pulls up that song. Also notice this. Let me back up and then go in a little cleaner. All right, notice if you want to move rapidly through slides or particular ones, verse 1, notice it has a 1 at the bottom. Verse 2 has a 2 at the bottom. So let me just show you what happens. If I hit 1, it jumps to verse 1. If I hit 2, jumps to verse 2. So those are quick keys. Verse 3, it jumps down there to 3. If there's a bridge, it'll jump to it by hitting B. Different things like that. Chorus would be C. Hopefully that helps make it a little more simple. But as best as I can, let me see. Okay, so notice this right here. This is our confidence monitor, which actually puts the guitar chords up for Justin. But notice right now it's not doing that. And there's a reason why, because we set it to something else. This is where we go to view, not view, I'm sorry, settings, display, click on display, and it gives you the options of what you want to see. So let me scroll up. The projector is saying that it's on slides. If you click there, it gives you the option of confidence. Click on that. And now look. Now, hold on. I'm gonna make you nauseated walking around like this. But now, he has his guitar chords up on the back and he can see that from there. But what's really cool is the regular slides are up there. Anyways, if you ever have any issues with that, feel free to call me. Not a big deal. All right, thanks.